Good morning. Okay, so this morning we're gonna finish our run with Kai's deck. We are currently 3-1, and then we're gonna move to Max Rappaport's deck, and we'll do a couple warm-up matches, and then we'll jump right into it because it's a fairly similar deck. It's a Dimir mid-range deck. Wrong freaking thing. Okay. So we'll finish those two up, and then we'll have 2 more videos to be able to post. And then at some point, I still wanted to do a set review, so for foundations, but we'll see how that happens. So let's go ahead. Not that one. This one. Not that one. This one. Oh, I'm tired. Okay. Nope, don't want to do that yet. We want to find a match, ranked, best of 3, Kai's deck, play. Okay, we're just doing some warm-up matches, but also found a version of this Dimir deck that seems to be doing a lot better. Gotta get our protein first thing in the morning. Didn't finish it. Okay, decent start. Throw a schwamp. Have a cut down available. Schwamp. Okay, now we have a cut down available. They want to try to get spicy on me. Okay, it's not red. Hit him with the bat. Exile on target creature, opponent, then returns to the battlefield or draw a card. Alright, I think you have to take the get lost. I haven't up the beanstalk. Third land. It is a third land. It is not my preferred third land. But we can flash in Fairy Mastermind at the end of the turn. I have another up the beanstalk. Solid. Gonna be drawing so many cards. You know who fucked up? I fucked up. Gotta get some card draw on my own. I clicked too fast. I wanted to get okay. But end stop there. Now they're probably gonna drop their freaking Roxanne. 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 Nope. Interesting. Just getting all those out there. They probably have Jur. So this deck utterly dismantles what I got going on. Okay, impending. What? I said resolve all. It's literally checked. Resolve all. This game is frustrating sometimes. All right. We needed some cards. We got some cards. We got a full hand of cards. 3 Butcher lands. Okay. Thank you for the map tokens. Roxanne. Oh, kind of missed. We'll toss that. Do we have enough? If we play this, we do have enough. Mill them out a bit. Yeah, there's all those Boilermakers. Draw a card. Really like stop getting land at any point. Yeah, all the Boilermakers are in the graveyard. Boiler bilges. Do I have enough to Kaito? I guess if I play this land. Before to play Restless, and then I could Kaito. Roxanne. Yeah, keep milling their good cards. Sweet. Okay. Unstoppable Slasher. It's gonna pull a removal, or you're gonna have to give up their Overlord. Pull a removal. Look at all of these counters. Are they just straight playing it, or are they impending it? Oh, they're impending it. Okay, 2 lands up. Roxanne. Hit him with the bat. What do you got? You got removal? Okay. I think I have to take ley line. Okay, found a land. E. Okay, now we got a 4/4 in the air. Got it out of reach of Roxanne. And probably didn't need to play that one though. I don't want to waste it. So, end turn. Roxanne. So Roxanne could come in. There you go. Probably gonna take out the Spyglass Siren. Or 2 damage to face. One of the two. Another ley line, eh? Yeah, they got it. This matchup sucks. It's really frustrating. Doesn't really do a lot of graveyard recursion. I was gonna say maybe I could do something with Ghost Vacuum. I guess I could kill their frickin' overlords and then steal them for myself. It's always a strategy. Oh. Oh, the back is tender this morning. The back is tender. Okay. Gonna wake up. Get in. I don't know. Maybe there's best of 3. I think I'm playing pretty cleanly. I don't think that's the problem. I'm just playing against a really annoying deck. That is the problem. Better. Get bat on turn. Maybe not get bat. Okay, I do have an underground river. Ugh. Shivers. Okay. Nice. I'm gonna make them waste their get lost on my bat. Well, they're not. Oh, I should have kitoed. I mean, we're gonna pull their get lost. Well, I can Kaido next turn. Maybe this was the big brain play, to be honest. Watch. Get lost. Boom. Get 2 map tokens. Boom. Stun. Now we get to Kaito. We have 2 Kaitos. Ninjutsu. Hit him with the Kaito.
Chances just make victory that much sweeter.
Draw some cards.
I've got you beat 6 different ways.
Done. Yep, we'll take that. They can't play boiler bilges yet. Oh, they can play boiler bilges. Bye, Kaito. I'm an idiot. That was a punt. That was honestly a punt.
There's gotta be another way out.
Play bad again. Target attacking. I think we take pick your poison again. I'm not going to be able to get that away from 4 damage for them to play their next boiler bilge. I will be able to get Unstoppable Slasher. Okay, big brain play is they play boiler bilges and they take out Unstoppable Slasher. Yep. 2 stun counters. It's gonna have to keep it stunned. Literally. Oh my god. I have auto passing on and resolve all, and it's still making me click. It's so fucking annoying. Okay, so they do have Elspeth's. They have a planes up. I think I can do this. Next attack. Priority does shift back to them after I declare attackers. Ninjutsu.
Don't be jealous of my temper. I love a dramatic entrance.
Learn from our lesson last time. Get it out of range.
Never underestimate my skills.
Okay, gotta land. Got a duress. I made it exactly 2. I was hoping to make it 3 to get away from Roxanne. Roxanne! Okay. Impending cost. Got another land here. Duress. White or blue? That just does 3. Lithomatic Barrage. Gotta go. get some card draw here. Yep, don't need either one of those.
Didn't stay hidden for long.
Any of my removal would be nice. So this is just a destroy, just sacrifices. So if they make me sacrifice my enchantment, that's fine. Okay. Comes back. I still get the ability. Okay.
Take a break, will ya?
Mill 4 cards. They're gonna Elspeth the Unstoppable. That's fine. Gonna come back. I get some more cards. I do have a counterspell now, which would be interesting. However, I think I can Tashana's a Overlord coming onto the battlefield. Or did they exile it? They exiled it. All right. Slick moves. Slick. Yeah, this is also a counter spell, so it's not counter triggered ability. Lithomatic Barrage. There you go, boss. All right, we managed to pull that one out. Tashana's is nice here. I say we keep it. We keep it. Just let her roll. This is like, this deck I'm playing against is created. I should have probably have dropped the Annoyance though, to be honest. It is created to dismantle me. So to get a win, I guess is the bonus points there. Then we do these like that. Underground. Killing me. Please give me more lands. Okay. All right. I will take a go for the throat. However, 2 go for the throats means 2 overlords dead. I mean, they're gonna destroy it. They're gonna have a get lost or some bullshit, but it is what it is. Leyline Binding. Yep, look at all those Overlord of the Hauntwoods. Is this version not running Zur, though? I don't think this version's running Zur. Alright, get rid of those things. Don't need it triggering twice. And just a raw cast of Overlord of the Boiler Bilges, eh? What creature? I have no idea. That's game. They're gonna attack and do 4 damage. All right, that's unfortunate. We are 3-1. Events, standard events. We're 3-1 in our finals. So for those of you that are here in the live stream, I started the recording of this video yesterday. We're gonna finish it. So I ended that video with and cut, and then I'm just gonna start it again with and we're back, and we're just gonna jump right back into it. So let's go ahead and do that. And we're back. So 3-1, eh? Let's go ahead and jump into this. We're a day later because we had to end the stream yesterday. So we're going to finish it. We have one more match with Kai's deck, and then we're going to switch over to Max Rappaport's deck. So you can check that in the next video. But if you're hanging out in the live stream, we appreciate you. Also, if you've made it this far in the video, you should probably do the like, the subscribe, the follow thing. All of that is really appreciated and helps small content creators like myself, just getting us that little boost that we may need. Of these, I think I want to drop Fairy Mastermind. Keep the cut down. Keep the bat. But yeah, it's the best way you can help support. So they went to 5. Okay. We got a bat. All right. Well, we can slow them down a little bit. Get rid of the up the beanstalk here. That's a strong turn 2. We'll play this right now. So this deck that I'm playing against, again, is the deck that completely dismantles the mirror mid-range. So I just don't know if it's the Zur version, but the domain domain overlords is real. Put the bird down. Put an end step. We'll keep up some removal, and then Fairy Mastermind on their end step. Surveil 1. Up the beanstalk. We will go ahead and Fairy Mastermind. Get some benefit of the draw. They drew their second card each turn, so I get to draw a card. Hey, Benti0424. Appreciate the follow. That's why I followed. I would like to be. Yeah, we can always try to connect on Discord. I'll be honest with you. I'm probably behind on my messages. So 2 or fewer lands. I don't need 5. So we'll put the tap land there. And then we'll hold. I guess if I had played an untapped land, I could have swung with the Restless Reef. All right. Fountain Port. Restless Reef. All right, they're just gonna demolition field my Restless Reef. Okay. Take action. We will go get an island. What are they gonna grab? They're gonna grab a plains. I mean, we're doing 4 damage a turn. It's not ideal. I get to swing with the Restless Reef again next turn, so that will be 8 damage. I do have a little bit of control here, so if they try to go for okay, so they're not going to cast an Overlord. 2, 4, 6. Did they play a tap land? Is that what they did? So I have an Anoint with Affliction. Mill them out a little bit. Okay. So I do have lethal next turn if they don't get something out. I don't have a counter spell. I get to draw a card. But now I have 3 removals. They're going to go with another Up the Beanstalk. They don't have any mana to bring this out. Oof. That was a heavy that was a heavy Overlord. I got 2 Overlords in that mill. Oh, and then they impede it or impend it. Okay. Okay. We're at the end step. We're going to cut down. So how much do I have? I can Anoint with Affliction, and then I still have enough for Restless Reef. Okay. That dies. They're going to cast an Overlord. Are they going to hard cast it? Okay, straight up hard cast it. Three. 4. This can just be what? Add 1 mana of any color. Is that all this does? Okay, so they're gonna impend. What is it? Impend. One's slipping away. Do they got a discarded card? Yeah, they have 8 in hand. Yeah. Make this guy mill some more cards. Okay. Kill your little dudes. And then they killed my dude. Okay, doppelgang. They made 6 fucking dudes? Jesus Christ. Yeah. Yeah, that's dumb. Alright, cut downs are pretty useless. Anoints are pretty useless. Duress are helpful. Blot out is helpful. Throwing in some of these, maybe a ghost vacuum or 2. Do we ghost vacuum or do we try to Tishana's? Because we can just straight up Tishana's overlords. Or do we try to kill the overlords? The cuts in this case are hard. Cut an unstoppable slasher. All right, let's run that. We'll run that. Play first. Sure, we got a counter spell. Deep Cavern Bat. Get the bat out there. See what you have in hand. Solid. Solid. You can cast that on 3. You can cast that on 4. I think we take the counter spell. Or do we take the ramp? I think we take the ramp. So there's turn 2. They don't have enough for a counter spell yet. Then we got our lands. Probably do it like that. Restless Reef right away. Solid. Take action. Want to swamp. Sure. What's the chance that they have Elspeths? Fucked up. I went too fast. Went too fast. The old clicky. It's fine though. Play this on their end step. Counterspell. No counterspell. Interesting. Don't know why they didn't counterspell. What's up, Mopia Tyreem? What is going on with the chat? There we go. Chat's working now. Everything's kind of buggy. No Elspeth, eh? Oh, now everything's coming to him. Mopia Tyreem? Thank you for the follow. Appreciate you hanging out. I think we can play this safely. Draw 2 cards and then discard a card. So they're not even going to use it for the counterspell. Interesting. Now we can still do the counterspell, so that's 4. Really, the only thing I can do here is pick one of those 2, so I might as well search through this. Get this out of range of some stuff. So basically that gets it out of range of Elspeth's. Target attacking creature takes 3 damage. It's not going to get it out of way of see, that's when we just go counterspell. Oof. Oof. Okay. We'll take it. We'll take it. Done. Let's see what else we can do. Let's see if we can get the second. If we get this one, we went 4-1 with Kai's deck, and we feel pretty good. 3-2 is still not bad. 3-2 at an RCQ would get you. I normally wouldn't take a 1-lander, but I can play 3 of the 4 cards in my hand. I think you have to play Spyglass. Because we can fish for a land with this if we need it. Two, 4, 6, 7. It goes vacuum out there. Okay, we're getting some ramp. Duress. Perfect. We're gonna get rid of that. See if we can get another land. And we can. All right, we're cooking with gas now. Surveil. They're gonna get a 3-drop off the Ancient Cornucopia. Oh, they're gonna go with Boiler Bilges, eh? End step. I'm gonna steal a card out of my graveyard. We're gonna go ahead and get my own creature. Nice. Got a dual land. I think we just bat, right? And take their overlord. Is this put each creature card exiled with ghosts and exile target card from a graveyard. All right. Get a swamp out there. Just get some attacks in. And then hold up a counterspell, you know? Basic land card. All right, so they're just going to do it for land. I would rather... That's fine. I would rather counterspell. A threat. Okay. So we're going to get Overlord of the Boiler Bilges out next turn. And so when that comes out... Oh, wait, it's got one more turn. Resolve. And we're just going to kill that. Okay. Resolve. They're just going to gain life. Okay, my bat's dead. They get their Overlord back. And then I get to steal their Overlord. Give me that. Do I want to? No, I'm going to keep the counterspell to counterspell Overlord because if I do that, I don't have enough. I need 4, so I could do this once. I just need 3. Well, if I have 5, I can draw 2 cards and then discard a card. Okay. Get my attack in. End turn. Now, they could go for casting that. We're going to go ahead and counterspell. Autopay. Okay, need to discard a card. Spyglass Siren seems like a good one to pitch. Now that's funny. I do have another counterspell. So 2, 4, 6. I think we keep the pressure. Leyline Binding, eh? Resolve. Resolve. How is that on? Why was that not countered? Oh, they paid the 2 from the Ancient Cornucopia. I'll take your Overlord though. I got a graveyard full of Overlords happening over here. Okay. Gonna raw cast an Overlord. Get some more land. That's unfortunate. We'll get ourselves another Overlord. Get a Shieldred. Get some more damage. Finally making a little bit of progress. The Ancient Cornucopia. What is this? When you cast a spell that's one or more colors, you may gain 1 life for each of that spell's colors. Do this only once each turn. Gotcha. Do they have any more creatures in their graveyard? Nope. Mill some cards. Ooh, those seemed like good cards. Yeah. Boom, we got it. We got it. 4-1 with Kai's deck. Feels good. I think the 4 wins is where you make profit. So we definitely profited. Let's see. 4 wins, 800 gems. It's a 750 gem buy-in. So let's go ahead and claim that rewards here. We got some packs and some gems. We did pay gold for this one though, but we're gonna put it on the board. 4-1 with Kai's deck. As a quick review, let's go ahead and look at the decks. We played with Kai's deck here. So there's a couple iterations of this Dimir deck, but this is Kai's version. We're running 2 Phantom Interferences and 3 Steps Ahead for counter spells, as well as Urtai Resurrected, and even counter triggered abilities or activated or triggered abilities with Tishana's. We got a lot of sort of built-in evasion with Spyglass, Deep Cavern Bat, and Fairy Mastermind. That's to help get over the top for things like Kaito. You also have a lot of additional control with Deep Cavern Bat and removal with like Cut Down and Go for the Throat, as well as Urtai. Lots of card draw with things like Enduring Curiosity and the Fairy Mastermind. You got some really big threats here with like Unstoppable Slasher, as well as Kaito is a big threat, as well as card draw and control. And then over in the sideboard, we start to, we keep with that theme, if you will. So if maybe I'll move myself over here so I'm not in the way. In the sideboard, we have more removal with Duress and Cut Downs, as well as more counter spells with things like Disdainful Stroke and Negate. Some Graveyard Hate with things like Ghost Vacuum. Again, more removal with Duress, Blot Out, Anoint with Affliction, Gix's Command, you see down here. And then more big threats with like Shieldred. Tishana's Tidebinder is really nice. It turns off some things in the Golgari deck. Also can turn off some things in the mirror. I chose not to bring it into this Overlord's Domain version that I just played, but it could also work there because it can turn off the Overlords. I went with a sort of a different approach in that Overlords deck. I've played a handful of these Overlord decks now, so I'm getting a little frustrated with them against this because they are purpose built to like dismantle this Dimir mid-range deck. But that's going to complete our run of Kai's deck. His World Championship deck got him 8th place and 20 grand at the World Championships all but 2 weeks ago now. A week and a half ago. I don't know. It's time's flying. But if you enjoyed this video, if you made it all the way to the end, you might as well do the thing. Like, subscribe, leave a comment below. We're out here just making Magic the Gathering content because we like Magic the Gathering, and we are trying to qualify for the Pro Tour. We established in the summer of 2024, so just a few months ago, but I don't know when you're watching this video, that I want to try to qualify for the Pro Tour in the next 5 years. And so that's going to take a lot of practice, a lot of study. It's going to take playing Constructed and Draft and doing all of the things. And I try to have some fun along the way, share in my journey, maybe educate a little bit as we go along. So I'm sharing with you as I'm learning stuff as well. So feel free to follow along in the journey and go check out the rest of the World Championship videos I'm going to post. This is the first of which we're going to go through 7th place, 6th, 5th, 4th, 3rd, 2nd, and all the way up to 1st, running some standard events in Magic Arena. So until next time, we'll catch you all at the table. Awesome, awesome. So we have finished one video. We are going to switch over to Max Rappaport's deck. So Max is also running a Dimir mid-range deck. We're going to reset this. It's slightly different. Running things like Aclazotz on the sideboard, some Withering Torments in the sideboard, but other stuff is pretty malicious compliance. But what we see in the main board is the addition of Shieldred, reduction in Enduring Curiosity. Where they pulled out the Slasher and put in Preacher of the Schism. All the Dimir decks have gone with a pretty standard 2-4-2-3 over on the left hand side there of Phantom, Spyglass, 3 steps ahead, and Cut Down. Also, I think we pulled the Anoint out of the main board and put in Bitter Triumph, kept the Go for the Throats, in the Deep Cavern Bats, and then Gix's Yawgmoth is great for additional card draw. It's also a big threat. It's hard to deal with. So also you can pay 7, discard X cards, exile the top X cards of target opponent's library. You may play lands and cast spells from among exiled cards this way without paying their mana cost. So it has a huge payoff if you can, discard a bunch of cards and then draw a bunch of their cards and just play their cards. So always fun. Plus keeping in the Kaito, keeping in an extra Urtai. And then over in the land base, we're still running 25 lands, but they dropped the Fountain Ports for the Mirrex. So I had a chance to play a handful of games with this deck last night. We'll play 1 or 2 games with it this morning, and then we will start the challenge or the event, if you will. So we're gonna take a quick. Oh, God, I'm such a bad streamer. What am I doing? Such a bad streamer. All right, let's pull this up. We want to pull up the Twitch chat because it tells me when ads are about to run. But what we're going to do is we're going to run a 3-minute ad, and that way we don't have ads for the next hour. So if you are on YouTube, you're not going to see these. But if you're on Twitch, this is our way to get rid of pre-roll ads. So when people swing into the stream for the first time, they're not met with 90 to 180 seconds worth of ads. They're met with me saying hi, good morning, how you doing? So if you haven't done so and you're hanging out in the stream, feel free to follow along if you're on Twitch. It means a ton to us. That's the best way you can support a small streamer is follow, subscribe, like, do all of those things on their respective channels. And then I'm going to run this ad, go to the bathroom, and we'll be right back. We're back. We're back. We're back. Okay, so this is the deck we're gonna run. Let's do a few practice matches with it. We got some packs. Get our packs. Did not mean to open that one at a time. I wanted to open all three. Ooh, grievous wound. Let's open all of them. Ooh. I think I already have 4 of Kaido. Where are we at with the mastery here? Got 10 more levels. Kill those, get 3 more wins. So if we do this, we're gonna get 500 mastery points. This will get us halfway there. And then you get another like 400 if you do... Wait, what is it? MTG, Arena. It was right there. Daily win rewards. Get, there's 100. Oh, you get 100 or 250. You can get 250 if you get through 10 wins. That's what it is. 250, that'll put me at 750. This thing expires. I really don't want to buy my way to this one. How much would it be? Unlock Mastery Pass. Oh, and then you get plus 10 levels, so it's just 5,400 gems. And then I would get 800 gems back, so it's really only 4,600 gems. And then I get a shit ton of packs. So packs are worth 200 gems a piece. So 3, 6, 8, 10, 12 packs. So 2,400 in packs. Play-ins are 1,500. And then you get some card backs. So, interesting. All right, let's play a game or two with this deck. We're going to play, not events, ranked, best of 3. We're on to Max Rappaport. We have given Kai his fair shake, and we are moving on. I'm truly running out of time, which is crazy. It's pre-release weekend already this weekend. Play first. It was tempting. This is worse. But we'll keep it. We'll pitch a swamp, I think. We'll pitch a swamp. Keep 6. I go first, which sucks. What does my day look like? What does your day look like? What's everybody's day look like? Keep 6. Pitch swamp. Swamp. We can play Gloom Lake. Deep Cavern Bat. Do they have a 1 green drop? I don't think you have a 1 green drop. Unless it's a mana dork. Unless it's that thing. Okay, what do we got? Innkeepers, vaults. Yeah, I think you take Innkeepers. No blocks. Pay 1 life. Take action. Get to draw a card, because now I have Deep Cavern Bat out, so it's flush. And we got the Surrender. Alrighty. Okay. They just got a big stompy deck. Okay, I might drop some cut downs. Add some Withering Torments for just destruction. Call it good. We didn't really get to see what the deck did. So we'll see. We'll get to see. We'll get to see what the deck does. Bueller. So I get to go first last time, so they're going first this time. So if I need to mully aggressively, I can, but I don't think I need to. This is a pretty good hand. We'll keep it. Put in the Dark Slick Shores. Cavern Bat. And then turn 3, Preacher of the Schism. Or if we get a Gixes, you know, nobody's upset about a Gixes. Deep Cavern Bat. So I guess we take Hunter's Talon again. Okay. Are they plotted? Do we be a dick and just take the next thing out of their hand? Take one of those. Take a dino. Okay. Okay. Big play, big plays. Attacks while you don't put a stun counter on it. So it can attack, but it will get a stun counter. Whenever they play 4 or greater, they get to draw a card. We're gonna pay 3 life. We'll get rid of this. Get some life. We'll probably take 6. Okay. Take 7. A little bit more than what we wanted to take. So this is 4. What's ward 1? I guess we could. Hey, Miss Marge. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate you hanging out with us. We could... I think we hold. I appreciate the message, Miss Marge. I will, I'll take a look. Okay. They're gonna get stunned. Or they're still stunned. We'll do that. Auto pay. Make sure they're wasting all their resources. Cast a blue or black spell this turn. Look at the top 4 cards of your library. Remove a reviewable permanent card from among them and put it into your hand. Okay. They're going to do it that. Sandstalker, sure. Urtai did their job. So that's 3. If they don't have another land, I can counterspell it. Okay. I could tie that one again. I'm not gonna play anything. Okay, 2 colorless. We're gonna tap him out and just make him pay all of it. Or just let it get countered. Okay, and then they get their own hunter's talent back. Nice. Ooh, I could have got Urtai's back, but I think we're just gonna play the Schism. And now we have a Death Touch. Oh, and well, they're just gonna play talent. Damn it. That's fine. We still have lethal. Okay. Yeah, still had lethal. Good old Kaito. Perfect. Play some ranked games. Get some familiarity with good old Max Rappaport deck. Get some daily wins. Yeah, the daily wins are a little lackluster. I mean, the weekly wins are nice. When does this goes away? In 48 hours or 43 hours? And when does the mastery finish? In 3 days. I don't know how it's counting that. Can I see like actual hours? Season ends in 22 days. Mastery progression ends in 3 days. I want hours, guys. I want hours. Is it rounding up? Is it a rounding error? We don't know. We don't know if it's a rounding error. All right, we'll update the title. Waiting on your opponent. Your opponent is choosing which player will play first. It's not my favorite. Play the tap lane first. Oh, great. It's an Overlord's deck. Enters, and when you sacrifice, you may search your library for a basic land card and put it into the battlefield with a mana value 5 or greater. So that's not going to trigger. Basic land card. Okay, they're going full domain. We'll flash in our boy. We'll put a black one out there. And then put out a Preacher of the Schism. Ooh. And then a Gix's command, eh? Do they have a counterspell? I guess they could play counterspells. They're in blue. Okay. Perfect. Okay. We got another basic land card. Heaped Harvest, just helping them ramp. Get to draw a card as long as they... Okay, okay. Solid Atali there. Okay, well, one card. They got my cut down. Got another land. All solid. Solid. Do we just hold? I think we hold. We have 2 death touches. So we can pop out Restless Reef. Resolve. That's gonna die. How much do I have? 5? Fourth would be really nice. Counterspell. Torch the tower, eh? Get out a second Restless Reef. We're gonna put out a Shieldred. Draw out a counterspell? No counterspell. Leyline? Herd Migration. Well, Leyline doesn't have flash, so that is what it is. All right, take your 2. Little do they know. Oh, it's indestructible? What? Oh. Trample, indestructible. They get that many poison counters. Atali is disgusting. There's nothing I can do. Okay, well, that sucks. Are we wanting... I think you have to run Tashana's. And like things that Get rid of cut downs. Do we throw in an Aclazotz, maybe? So we need things that don't target. So counter spells are good. Gix's command is good. What was the other one I threw in here? Do we do it like a Withering Torment, or just more removal? I want to throw in an Aclazotz. We'll drop Fairy Mastermind, a Siren. Let's try that. Big old stompy dinosaur deck. Or, I mean, it's like a domain deck. But, okay. Let me go. Let me go. We got a token. We got a bat. To the owner's hands. Up the beanstalk. Take up the beanstalk for now. Okay, got some removal. Maybe get another land. Okay. Cycle through those lands. That's important. Heaped Harvest. Go grab a land. Get in for the 2. We have a little bit of damage. I think I have to play the island if I want to play Aclazotz. What are you doing for damage to my bat? Okay, we got Tishana's. Now we got Aclazotz out here. Up the beanstalk. So Aclazotz is really just going to help with, like, control. Nice. So that does mean I can play Tishana's now. I wish I had all that land available. Okay, heaped harvest. They're gonna go get a land. And then I'm betting they're playing the boiler. They could hard cast it. Or do they want to impend it? Okay. Unless they have a counter spell. Okay. It's fine. Go ahead and impend it. How much land do I actually... So I have 6. This is 5. Ninjutsu.
Your tech is way. Don't worry, Pom-Pom-chan. I've got this.
Did I click too fast? I clicked too fast. I really meant to, yeah, let's get that out of range of another boiler.
I've trained with the best.
And then we can play Spyglass Siren. Get a map token. Just keep up some land. Pretend that I have... Oh no! Okay. It's not even the one you gotta worry about. So I just got it out of range of boiler bilges. It was the whole point of one-upping it. Okay, Brother's Hood end. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Are they hard casting it or impending? They're impending. Okay. Hard casting or impending? Impending. Okay, resolve, resolve, resolve. Solid.
Just try to keep up.
7. Then we can play Acklazats. And then those won't be out in time. Hey, we got it. Game 3. I ain't changing anything. This feels good. This sideboard feels good. Get more to stretch. More to stretches. I slept deep. I had the window open. It's cold. It's great. Getting our protein. I mean, I love this hand. Minus the land not being there. Mulligan. Okay. Much better. I only have 1 enduring curiosity though. Got the third land. That's what matters. We got the third land. Horrors. I think we get the tap land out of the way. Nice. And now we have a 3-drop. We had a 3-drop before, too. It was called Kaido. Ninjutsu.
Let's give it our all, punk. Bet you didn't expect to see me here.
Get that out of range of boiler bilges. Yep. Called it. Called it. This man knows.
I like a challenge.
It's all right here, baby. It's all right here.
I thrive in the dark.
Getting that card drop. Ooh, baby. Now we are swinging for... Oh no!
There's gotta be another way out.
Okay. I didn't realize that also does planeswalkers. OP. Sure. Just slam a Shieldred's. See how we deal with that. Heaped Harvest. Probably gonna crack it right away, get their 3 health. Okay. What do we do here? I think we just go for the throat. Does this draw a card? No, this goes gets a land. Okay. Doesn't draw a card, otherwise we'd flash in the Fairy Mastermind. We're just over here. That's what I feel like I'm doing with this deck right now. Get to draw a card. I draw a card. I gain some life. I get to play another land. And then, sure, we're going to play Preacher of the Schism. Now we have 2 Death Touch creatures out. Exile to your next turn. You can play those. They did get Doppelgang, which is rough. One, two, three, four, five, six. They could copy one thing with Doppelgang. Or concede. Or concede. We'll take a concede. All right. Protein shakes consumed. We got 40 grams of protein to start the day at 360 calories. I think, no, 240 calories. Those are 140 calories a piece. So efficient calorie to protein ratio. All right, how are we feeling? I think, are we ready to maybe do this? Let's see. Where do I gotta be? Do I gotta be somewhere? The busy man over here. I'm a busy man. I don't have to be anywhere for 45 minutes. So we can get a good head start on the Max Rappaport video. So let's go ahead and do that. We have the Kai's video ready to go. So that's good. We'll do Max's video. Hopefully that means like 2 or 3 videos next week. So we did 2 videos this week. Oh, God. Oh, I'm still sleepy. The body is still sleepy. Oh. Okay. We out here. We out here doing the thing. All right. Did I hit the recording button? I might have tapped it. Oh, let me queue up. We gotta queue up all the stuff. The final standings. Okay. Let's do the thing. Taking a second to start recording. What's up, everybody, and welcome to another World Championship Deck standard event playthrough. We're working our way through the top 8 contenders for the World Championships that happened a couple weeks ago as of the date of this recording, but for 2024. So we're going to play through a standard event in Arena and see how the decks hold up in Arena. And I'll tell you, it's wild out there. It's a crazy time, but we're going to do all top 8 finalists from the World Championship. So we've already done Kai. If you haven't found the Kai video, I'll try to link it somewhere. Go check out the Kai video. We did a standard event, so that is a 5 rounds of Swiss, so best of 3, and then you get some gems. You get some goodies while you go through it. But let's take a look at who is in the top 8. So we've already played Kai. Now we're on to Max Rappaport here. If you aren't aware, this was the final standings with Kai in 8th and Max in 7th. Both of them taking home a cool $20,000 from their performance. But we can go do a little bio here on good old Max Rappaport. So I'm newer to competitive Magic in general. I started playing competitively and seriously in the summer of 2024. So as the recording of this video, that was a few months ago for me. So he may be a name well known in circles, but for me, he was a new name. It was somebody that I hadn't seen before. I do watch a lot of Magic prior to playing competitively. So maybe I've seen him once or twice before in the past, but it was a newer name for me. But he is running a really interesting variation on the Dimir mid-range deck, and we'll take a look at that deck here in Arena. So let's go ahead and go into, well, we're not drafting. We'll take off the draft counter. We'll take a look at his deck. Here's Max Rappaport's deck. So this deck is another Dimir mid-range. There's a pretty standard package that I've seen over here in the 1-drop column with 2 Phantom, 4 Spyglass, 2 3 steps ahead, and 3 cut downs. That seems to be a really good ratio. Also rocking the 4 Cavern Bats, 4 Fairy Masterminds, and 3 Go for the Throats also seems to be pretty standard. This is where things start to vary a little bit. In that additional removal slot, we see Bitter Triumph. Then in some other decks, you might see main boarded something like an Anoint with Affliction, for instance. And maybe even It's sort of like a Withering Torment. I was trying to think. I think there was another one that would be there. But this version, compared to Kai's version, drops the slashers and replaces them with Gix, Yawgmoth, and Preacher of the Schism. Also reduces the number of Enduring Curiosities from 4 to 1, adding Shielder to the main board, increasing Urtais by 1, and Kaito is going to stay at 2. Another interesting change is that they replaced the Fountain Ports with 2 Myrixes. Some things over in the sideboard that we're going to see that's a little bit different. Adding the Withering Torments. The Malicious Compliance, I think, was a new add. We got it. We got to the mute button for the sneeze. Oh, that was the other thing. They removed the Tishanas from the main board, and Tishana is over in the sideboard. We also see the addition of Aclazotz, which is scary. It's scary to have in there. Okay, we got to the mute button again for the sneeze. And then Disdainful Stroke stays in there, Negate stays in there, but we're running a little bit less. We're keeping some Ghost Vacuums in there for the Graveyard Hay, adding the other extra cut down. That's really going to be there for like the mono red aggro decks. Am I going to sneeze again? All right, this is a great recording. So yeah, that's the differences in Max's deck. So we're gonna go ahead and jump into an event. We're gonna go to events. We're gonna scroll all the way to the bottom, and we're gonna do a traditional standard event. So this is running 5 rounds of Swiss. If we get to our 5th win, we do get some play-in points and 1,000 gems. 750 gem buy-in. So really to go infinite, we're looking at that 4 win mark. 6 wins gets us pretty close. We did get to 4 wins with Kai's deck, which was a fun ride. So let's go ahead, jump into this, and make it happen. We're gonna select Max Rappaport's deck. Here we go. Submit deck, and we're off. Let's get that first game done. Hey, Shyleaf, what is up? Thank you for swinging in. Yep, we're playing. You're happy you're here? Yeah, we're playing standard. We're playing standard events with the world's top 8 decks. So it's fun little video series that we're gonna do with these top 8 decks. That is not my favorite start. So this is better, but no lands. Opponent goes first. I'm on the draw. I can play cut down. Risk it for the biscuit. This is a rough take. Oh, fuck, and they're red too. Okay. Well, we'll have cut down. Now I really need a tissue after that massive sneezing fit. So, okay. I really want to target the mouse more than anything. All right, bye mouse. You followed me over on YouTube? Amazing, thank you, Shyleaf. I appreciate that. Trying to grow that YouTube. I'd love to get to 1,000 subscribers and be able to have monetization turned on. My whole goal with this whole content creation thing is, one, I want to document this journey, obviously, and just, you know, watching a guy try to live out his dreams and go pro here. Well, he's just gonna shock it, but that's fine. But then the second part of it is, once the YouTube gets monetized, hopefully I'll be in a position that I can kind of pay for Magic with the content. That's the whole goal. Be able to just pay for the hobby. Because Magic, is not super cheap. It really isn't. All right. Yep. Snakes in Veil. They're gonna double strike. 4. They're gonna do 8 damage. Yep. This was a rough keep. They're just gonna shock. I don't think there's a way I win. Yeah, that was a rough keep. All right, they got prowess on everything. I have 4 health. Then they're gonna, yeah. All right. They got it. That was a rough keep. So we add cut down. We add anoint with affliction. Honestly, we drop a Shieldred's because it's just like too expensive. Yes, this is best of 3. We're doing a standard event, so you actually buy in for 750 gems, and you run a whole event. 3 steps ahead is a little slow. I don't know if I drop anything else. Withering Torments. So I added the anoints, added a cut down. So I got 3 more removal. I think maybe I drop this and then grab the Withering Torment. All right, we got a ton of removal now, because this is basically the way you shut down red. You just destroy their creatures and then they can't do anything. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Like, I wanted to do some sort of like thing. This game's killing me. I wanted to do some sort of thing that built around the World Championship decks, and what better thing to do than an actual event? So we'll just buy into the event and then play through it. Okay, so they mulliganed. Down to 5. Take out the Heartfire Hero. I take 1. Dark Slick Shores. We get this out. Get a land out of the way if we're going to have a land. Perfect. We have an Anoint with Affliction. We have an Exile of a creature. And we have a removal with Urtai. So that feels a lot better. Okay. Manifold Mouse. Yep. Double strike. Get rid of Manifold Mouse. Exile that. Keep this up as a blocker? Yeah, Javier's deck is wild. So it is... It has a 40% win rate in general. And somehow won, but it has a good win rate against like the decks that are in the top 8, so it tended to do well. Dark Slick Shores. Okay. Get to draw a card. I'm here for the counterspell. Yeah, because he was playing the Dimir Demons, right? Yeah, he dodged a lot of the aggro matchups, which it definitely didn't do well against. Okay. Block that, get some life back. Oh, I mean, he had a land. Nice. Now we have Kaitos. What do we do here? Get to draw a card. I think we... Because he's just gonna... Yeah, Kaitos is just gonna get beat up. Is all that's gonna happen. We're gonna counter that spell. Take that out. We'll block there. Ember Heart's gone. Restless Reef. Target player mills 4 cards. Now, do I live this turn? I do live this turn. Okay. Yeah, the aggro decks didn't really kind of blow up the Demir Demons deck. So it is interesting. I played Javier's deck quite a few games, and I'd say probably like 10 or 12 games, best of 3, and I would say that's pretty accurate. 40% win rate against like the broader spectrum. Okay. Bye. The broader spectrum play field. All right, perfect. Perfect. I still get to see it. You're gonna pop it. That's fine. Still get to see what you have. Lands, Monstrous Rage, and an Umbras. Perfect. There goes Umbras. We got our dude out there. I got another Umbras. It's gonna be rough for us. Take the early damage while we can. Get this to do some more damage. Gotta get in while we can. And then we're gonna anoint one of the Umbras, unfortunately. Unless this is a creature card. This is gonna be rough. The core set experience coming back. I'm interested in it. This will be my first core set experience. So we're gonna see how it goes. Okay, we gotta go for the throat. Now we're swinging for 6 next turn. When did I start playing a Magic? So I started playing Magic in... Oh god, what are they gonna do? Well, I gotta block this. I'm still taking 7. I started playing Magic in the 90s. But I think they got it. Oof, that's close. but I did not play competitively. I was literally the, you know, playing around the cafeteria table with your friends. I had a burn deck. I, you know, just went straight for the health, and that I started playing in the 90s with my brother, and like my local game store was the like the gas station, right? Like I would go to the gas station and buy packs back when they had packs in the gas station. Yeah, we're not living through that. So I just would piece together decks back in the day that way, and then so played through my youth and then into high school, just dicking around. Really didn't play through college and like my early career years, and then I don't know, a handful of years ago, my brother got me into Commander, and I started playing Commander. And it was a fun party game, and from there, I've just been kind of playing Commander on and off and collecting Commander decks. And then I've been playing Arena since Arena came out, and I really liked Arena. And I was like, you know, I've had this YouTube channel and I've had this stream for 10 years-ish, like on and off, been, you know, putting content on my YouTube channel and streaming. And I was like, I really want to buckle down and stream more and make more content. I have this competitive itch. Like I grew up wrestling, doing MMA, track and field, all that fun stuff. So I was like, I need a competitive outlet, something that's not going to beat up my body because I'm starting to get old, and wanted to like combine the YouTube thing. So I was like, what is the thing that I can do? I'm like, well, I really like Magic. So let's see if we can do something with Magic. And so that's when I made the declaration this, wow, okay. Okay. Made the declaration this summer that I wanted to try to qualify for the Pro Tour in the next, you know, 5 years. And so that's when I started playing competitively. I came in the last 2 weekends of the Pioneer season and played like one Pioneer tournament, and just taking all these. No attacks. And then it switched over to Modern, and that was my first exposure to, oh, there's seasons. And so yeah, played all of Modern season and managed to get 2 RC invites, and now we're going to the regional championships, which is gonna be awesome. Give me this. I was just curious. Think you'll have fun with this one. The cards are very strong and should make the games longer. Yeah, so I do know a lot of those cards because a lot of those cards were around when I played, like a lot of the older reprints. So it was kind of cool seeing some of the old cards that, you know, I played with in high school, kind of coming back around. Or even like, I wasn't unfamiliar with Magic in my college years. I just didn't really play. So a lot of the older cards that they're reprinting is just fun as well. So you've already gotten the spoilers. Do you have a video content review of them? I'll go watch. I'm going to make that. I still need to make that, which is going to be... Okay. So they're going to go for the throat to get cut down to kill deep cavern bats, and then have a go for the throat. So they're going to be up a go for the throat at the end of all of this. Okay. I did one for Duskmourn. So I did a full set review for Duskmourn. I'm going to do a set review for Foundations. It might be late to the pre-release weekend, but because that's this weekend. But I really wanted to do one of those. So they're gonna go for the throat. I messed up. I was gonna play my Fairy Mastermind at their end step. I even had a stop there. I don't know. What am I doing? But I am just holding a counterspell though, so it's fine. Land, counterspell. Resolve. Now you don't have a go for the throat, so we exchange lands. Unless you don't attack. I guess I could have Urtized. That would have been. Okay, they milled me. We trade lands. Put an end step. Still hold up the counterspell. But yeah, I did my first set review with Duxmore. I'm gonna do a set review with Foundations. I found a cool little tool. I just gotta like set up the scene and do all that fun stuff. Nice. Destroy target creature. You don't have enough to... I mean, you could have a cut down. You could tap the Restless Reef before I kill it and then do a cut down if they have a cut down. Awesome. Well, I'm glad you look forward to it. It's kind of fun to do because obviously it's not like a professional's view on the set. It's a you know, somebody that's newer to the competitive scene reviewing the cards. So like I'm kind of piecing together the puzzle beforehand, and so or on the fly. So I generally kind of call it like a review / first impressions because I'm reading the cards for the first time. Nice. Get Gixes out there, get some damage, get some card draw, get some more land. Yeah, it's fun. And then as I get more experience with it, you know, it could be a little bit more in-depth view. Just gonna go ahead and get rid of that as soon as that lands on the table. Swing for 6. Take action. Take action. Get some more land. Throw out a Preacher of the Schism. And then hold up like I have like a counterspell or removal, you know? Now we do know that they have a Go for the Throat. So they probably, if they take out anything, is going to be Gix. Play the fairy. What are you going to take out? Or do you have a counterspell? This land is interesting. I like this island. And then we have Go for the Throats. Nice. Full swing. So I get to draw a card. How much damage is that? That's 10. Okay. Start cascading spells here. And then now we have a counterspell, which is going to help us control. I think we could play this. Actually, if we have 5, then we can do something else. Create a token. A counterspell is 3, and then draw cards. Let's hold. We could draw some cards off of a counter spell. Okay. All right. Nice little run. I think essentially they're running the same thing I am. Would I change anything knowing that they're running the same thing I am? I might actually drop a Mirix and add an Aclazotz and call that good. I've watched a few card reviews like live, so a few streamers have done sort of some card reviews already. So I've gotten some impression of what's in the set. I'm pretty excited for it. We got a Restless Reef. We're gonna cut down. It's fine. I still get my token. And they cast their own bat. What are you taking? Schism or Gix? Ooh, Urtai. Play Swamp. Schwamp. Oh, another question. Do you mainly brew and make decks, or do you play most competitive ones? So, with the time constraints I have, I mostly play... I mostly play competitive decks. I might tweak them slightly. But since my overarching goal is to qualify for Pro Tours, or qualify for the Pro Tour, so meaning I have to get my regional championship invites, I am trying to decipher what are the strongest decks that I can play. So they could have a counterspell here. They do not. They could have a cut down here. That's fine. I still destroyed their creature. Yep, cut down. Creature's gone. Drew some cards. Wait, why'd they draw 2 cards? Wait, that's not enough. It's not enough. They probably have more cut downs. Hey, how are you? I'm good, Mary. How are you doing? I had a chance to review your portfolio last night. I was going to start putting some thoughts together and get back to you. All right, all right, all right. Do we let them get card draw, or do we let this die? Nope. They're gonna get card draw regardless. Okay. Play a land. Keep Kevin Bat. But yeah, so to finish my thought, Shyleaf, mostly competitive decks. Because I'm just trying to figure out which are the best decks, which decks do I want to own in real life, and which ones are going to compete well locally. So the 16th is when the RCQ season starts for local events. So I'll have a deck. I don't know what everybody is playing yet, but okay. Now we got a blocker. bring out a reef. Oh, I did that too late. Oh, I didn't know what step I was on. Oops. Yep, I fucked up. But yeah, I don't know what everybody's gonna play yet, so that's gonna be a thing. I gotta figure out what everyone's playing. Oh, okay. Wait, why did they get 4? I never understood that. We'll do this. You're gonna play this. Get this out of range, hopefully. Make it a 3/5. Perfect. Now I can block both of those, and then they die. Yeah, sure. I'm waiting for your reply on Twitter. Perfect. Yeah, I'll get back to you there. No attacks. Yep, go for the throat. There we go. Have they played all of their... So they've played 3 cut downs. Take the damage. All right, let's try again. Do we leave the cut downs? Maybe we should trim a cut down. All creatures, if a creature an opponent controls will dead, exile it instead. I mean, I think this deck is good against the mirror. You just got to get better picks. Maybe throwing in... Oh, I mean, that doesn't help. Do we have anything that goes against enchantments? Destroy target enchantments. What would we trim for the Withering Torments? Maybe some counter spells? Actually, I think we keep the counter spells. Trim some of those. All right, let's go with that. Yeah, it's really interesting. Like, you have to be... When you don't have a lot of time and you're trying to pursue a goal, you have to be really deliberate in your time spent. So what that means is that sometimes the fun is taken out of something in order for you to be efficient. So like I could brew, I could like just do wild, crazy things. And like, if this was my day job, sure. Like I'm gonna go out there, make a bunch of content, do fun brews, do crazy stuff. But since what I'm doing here is more towards a goal, then what I need to do with my time is pretty much make everything I do towards that goal. So that means even what I'm doing right here, I'm having fun with it. I'm making a little bit of content with it, but I'm testing. I'm testing standard decks. These are the best 8 decks in the world right now, right? So I'm testing these decks. I'm seeing what I like, I don't like, which play styles I like, I don't like. You also have the concept of like things are going to evolve and change when Foundations comes out. So like people are already finding more efficient ways to tweak these decks, but I am going to figure out which sort of play style, which sort of meta do I like? Like, do I like the Dimir Demons? Do I like the Golgari decks? Do I prefer the red aggro decks? Like, I'm going to learn which decks I do and don't like in this process as well. So that's part of it. Just testing, figuring out which decks you like, you don't like. Okay. I think you take Kaito here. They don't have removal, which is nice. Play a land. They do have a counter spell though. No. You're a huge deck brewer. Yeah, but didn't you tell me you got really far into like Diamond or something like that? We'll take this out. Not Mythic. I hit that last season. Oh yeah, that's right. You got to Mythic. Yeah, you shared a deck with me, didn't you? Thought you did. I was looking at my messages. I'm behind on them. Probably your World Soul deck. What to do here? You put this, get some card draw. Can you imagine that in this crazy cutthroat meta, I got to Mythic with a World Soul Rage ramp deck? You'll have to send me the card list for that. Or the deck list for that. Oh, smart. I knew they had a Tishana's too. They don't have enough. To counterspell. They do have enough though to flash in Fairy Mastermind. Yep. Block it. They didn't block it. Interesting. They're gonna draw the one life or do the one life. This one's going to be painful. Nice. Full hand. Gotta love the lack of lands, man. I think they got it. Oh, yep, they got it. Yeah, there's nothing I can do here. If I block that, that's... Yep, nope. They got it. Oh, they got it. Yeah. Just love flooding out. Or drying up, whatever. You will absolutely be running doubling season. Yeah, doubling season's insane. Yeah, message me on... you can message me on Twitter or on Twitch. I'd love to see that deck list. All right. We are off to a rough start with good old Max's deck, but we're going to do a quick cut. And that is going to end the stream for me today. If you're hanging out with me, I appreciate you. Thank you very much. We are running through all the World Championship decks. We're on to Max Rappaport's deck, who is in 7th place in the World Championship. But we just finished up Kai's. We'll splice that video together and get that up to YouTube, scheduled for next week. But yeah, do all the things. Like, follow if you're on Twitch, subscribe if you're on YouTube, leave a comment if you're on YouTube, and like the video. It helps a ton. Gets the video and gets the content out to other people making Magic the Gathering content, or want to see Magic the Gathering content, as this guy tries to qualify for the Pro Tour in the next 5 years. So I appreciate all of you. Thank you very much. It is Friday, so this will be my last stream of the week unless I find some time. Sometimes I do bonus streams on the weekends, but I do stream Monday through Friday, usually somewhere between 6 and 8 a.m. start time, Eastern time. And I usually go till like 10 or 11 Eastern. So we get in a nice like 4-ish, 5-ish hours of stream. Today was a little short, had a little bit of a late start, and then I had a early morning today. So this is leaving at 10:30 Eastern when I normally go a little bit later. But I got places to be, things to do. And until next time, we'll catch y'all later.